Hello, my friends. Good morning. I hope you're having a wonderful time. I hope you're enjoying yourself, family, children. I'm in Dallas right now, and it's a little dark of a day today. I love sunny days, but you know what I love about dark days? Usually bring the competition a little bit down. People start to feel a little bit sad, and whenever things are tough, whenever things are difficult, there's an opportunity for people that are strong to strive and become great. Most people like to flock together and have fun. Most warriors, most winners strive in a zone that is all by itself. They say that the extra mile is a lonely place. Those guys that are entrepreneurs, warriors, businessmen, those boxers, those MMA fighters, there are hours when they have to be working that there's no one in the gym anymore. And that's what makes a difference. It did for Michael Jordan, and it did for a lot of people. The man that created this amazing country of the United States, that created the principles, the basis, the Constitution, and everything that is there to make America great, to make a great country. Of course, nothing is perfect. You go through hurdles in life. People make mistakes, people change, people adapt. A lot of times you're born and things you inherit from your family, from your parents, your grandparents. But you find a way for the better of yourself to come up, come to the top and raise to the top, and for you to become a great person. One of the things that I really love about the American Pitbull Terrier is that spirit of never give up. When the days are dark like this, when things are dull, they shine. I love that about that. I love that about the American Pitbull Terriers. Just so amazing. I mean, you think about it. And it was created, the idea, everything was birthed by men that built America, where there was no energy, no electricity. But there was no telephone, there was no iPhone, there was no internet, there was no social media. There were not even cars, no electricity. It was your family, yourself, your job, your co-workers, a lot of hardships, and your dog. The Americans wanted to create a dog that would be a response to all the countries, and they came up with a great dog. They started building it, and that dog had two major pillars, and that's what I want to talk to you about. One of the pillars was the dog was, they discovered that through adversity, the best dogs were the ones that knew how to connect with people in ways that it was unbelievable. In other words, the dogs that were mean and wanted to attack people, those dogs were not good. The better dogs, the dogs that have the most courage, they'll never give up. They'll give you everything they have. They will surrender their universal right to self-preservation, and they will continue. They were the warriors. Those were the ones that connect with humans, the ones that were loving with children. And most of that today, on those so-called pit bulls out there, are sparkles of those great dogs. Those great dogs, still have them. But I want to talk to you a little bit today about is that pillar, that connectivity right there, that part. Just for curiosity, I'll let you know quickly about the second pillar, which is to create an athletic dog. As you can see on my pages, that is powerful, consistently beautiful, and I did say consistently, beautiful and excellence, muscle tone, the balance of their body, perfection in conformation like Siega the Great. And so, going back into that connectivity. So in humans, they say that some of the best people know how to communicate, but yet just very few know how to connect with others. When you're looking for the other half of your life, you're trying to connect. A lot of people find someone that you like because of their sex appeal or something, or because he's in the neighborhood, or the guy is, something that is available. But how about a better guy or a better woman that is on the other side of the world? Technology came out with something, they call it eHarmony, and I met 3 couples that were connected through eHarmony, and they ask you for everything that connects with you, everything that, the same principles, same values, the same way of speaking, the way they like to sleep, what side of the bed, how they contact with the family. So they try to connect people. Sun is coming out beautiful. this video make the sun to come up. Just joking. And it is so amazing that those couples have the best harmony among themselves, and that is special. Think about this. Think about so many guys. I remember back in 1992, there was an article by a newspaper in New York that said that the Bronx was Pitbull City, and the dog you had in the Bronx was the kind of man you were. So in other words, if you were a man that had a poodle, or you were a guy that had a poodle inside. I remember my friend Dale Brastrom, which created dog conformation for the American Pitbull Terrier back in 1974-75. He said that the men in his era back in the 40s and 50s, they needed to be tough, they needed to be strong. It's something that today's society is completely losing. I did a research in some words through the internet on Google, and the power of words. And I can remember that the power of the words, it was just amazing. Back in the 1800s, for instance, you know, the power of the word. But through Google, through the research, through all the years, the potent of that word, the research of people and what it meant, you know, has changed so much. In the decline of, when I look for the word courage, you know, every time less people look for the word courage. They look for other words, you know. But courage is not something they're looking for. And when you face adversity, you need courage. When you have to change, when you need to modify yourself, when you need to reinvent yourself because adversity is knocking you down, courage is not an option. You must have it. And courage has always been a friend of mine. And I wouldn't say that I'm the most courageous guy or anything like that, but I love courage. I understand what courage is. And when it comes to the pictures and images of courage, I look at the images and what it meant courage in the 50s or in the 40s, and a soldier, a Marine, a Navy SEAL, a father that raised his family. Like the Ayalas that came the other day, they drove 14 hours to get this puppy home, and they paid top dollar to get the puppy, and he wanted his daughters and his son to have the best dog in the world because spending time home was going to be important. So he saved his money, had to be approved by the wife and everything else, but courage and having the best of the best was very important to him. He couldn't get a dog in the pound, he couldn't go anywhere else, but he wanted the best. Learning how to connect is something that is very, very special. And when you have a dog that knows how to connect with you in a special manner, it's unbelievable. When you're a boxer or someone that does athletics and you run, you'll need that stuff. There's no other dog on the planet that can connect with you as an American Pitbull Terrier from Chico Lopez. My dogs for almost 30 years have been bred to connect with people, to connect with me, to my children, to go out, Bob. I mean, to be that special. And I hear it on all my clients. It's the best dog we ever had. My wife never wanted a dog to come inside the house. We never had a dog that wanted to come into the bathroom. We never wanted to have a dog that would come on top of the bed. Now she says the dog belongs to her. It's unbelievable. They'll steal your heart. They'll push you to be better. They make you feel great. In a date where everybody wants that emotional support, these dogs give you something more than that. They give you emotional enhancement. They make you stronger. They just don't make you feel your own self. They actually make you be the best you can be. They know how to connect with you. And that's why those boxers of the past, like for instance, like Jack Dempsey, like Terrence Crawford today, like my friend, amazing human by the way, Mr. Marco Antonio Barrera, four-time, four-division champion, Hall of Fame, you know, with his family and everything. And we went to Jalisco, Mexico. Dogs that know how to connect with your family, that know how to improve their life, they'll make you better. It's unbelievable. You know, we need to make our lives better. We need to make our life better. Now, you know, we're going through all this pandemic stuff and all these people, social distancing. It becomes more important for us to have an amazing dog, an amazing companion in times that are so unsettled. where people divorce is to the highest now, you know, and stuff like that. You know, having somebody that will be loyal to you and will stay with you, you know, be that American icon, that special American touch, that thing that has that courage and that bond to you. Not to mention, it's the most beautiful dog in the world, most powerful, most amazing dog that you can come across. It changed my life for sure. It took me to the path to preserve it. I had a choice to go one way, and I had a choice to save the American Pitbull Terrier, and I chose that. I wouldn't change anything, not even 1 second in my life. I love saving the American Pitbull Terrier. Now I tell you this, when I used to look at the images, like I was saying before, images of courage, I used to see a Navy SEAL. Today, I see a butterfly. That means courage. Today I see things that makes no sense. They're not attached to courage. Courage means sacrifices. Courage is way more than just making a decision and how society is gonna like you or not. You know, courage means going against, you're about to lose your life and you don't care, you're gonna stand up for it. Courage means getting up at 4 in the morning so you can be in the gym before 5 in the morning, like Michael Jordan did. Courage means playing with the flu and winning. Courage means helping others to improve their lives. I hope you love this video. You share it with your best friends. My dogs are not for everybody. They're really for those who can benefit from that connection. And I do get calls and text messages and private messages and comments and people from all over the world, every country around the planet, from Africa to Asia, from China to Russia, Ukraine, all over the world, from Italy to Spain, from Germany to Czech Republic, from United States, from Canada, from Argentina, Chile, whatever, you name it. You know, from South Africa, from Cairo and Egypt, from Morocco, from whatever country they contact me, Australia, Japan. They want to get my dogs. I only produce just a few. I want to make sure my dogs go to the hands of great, amazing people. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Folks,